Good morning everyone and welcome to another vlog. Lulu and I are patiently awaiting our guest. She has been quite chipper and cheeky lately. She's on some pain meds still for her leg, so that has a little bit of a sedative effect, which is why I think she looks like this right now. My sister is about to arrive in about maybe 10-15 minutes. We are going to be doing another co-working week. We did a co-working week for the first time back in there she is. Back in January, around the time of Chinese New Year. She came back for a week and there's a remote office that she can work at, but I don't think anyone goes in because her job is 100% virtual. We thought, why not come here instead so we can hang out in between her hours of work. So last time it was really fun. It was on the week of my period, so I was a little bit worried that I would be feeling very lethargic, but I actually got a lot of energy from my sister being here. I was telling her that I got a lot more done than I would have otherwise. I just felt a lot more productive. Maybe because she was in the living room. She sits in my sad corner. This is where I eat mindfully when hubby is eating in front of the TV, although we've both been eating in front of the TV together more recently. She stays here while I work in the bedroom, and because I hear her typing away and on calls and stuff, I felt very motivated to get a lot of things done as well. So I've saved a lot of things for me to do this week, and I will have a little bit more to do because I am on vacation next week. This week will be quite busy in terms of work and also in terms of fun social activities because my sister will be here. She's here for Mother's Day weekend as well as 3 birthdays in our family, including mine. And this is my sister who usually lives in Ottawa. My sister who lives in Australia, I think, will try to visit later on this year. I am heading to the grocery store. I want to pick up some ingredients for dinner tonight and as well some snacks for us to enjoy during the week. My sister and I just went out for lunch. We went to Indigo and grabbed a few books and things. So I had my eye on this book because I loved this series, and the paperback is brand new. It just came out I think a few days ago or a week ago, and it is the Monk and Robot series by Becky Chambers. It's a duology, but it's a pretty thin book. And then I also picked up Sunrise on the Reaping, and my sister picked up The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. We also got this candle for co-working week. So last time my sister came over, I bought a little candle from Indigo. It was on sale. It was just like impulse purchase. It was kind of neat having like a co-working scent for the week. This time we are going to be enjoying this candle. It's a lychee scent. It's actually very similar to the last candle we had. These things are treats that my sister brought over. This huge snack. It's like really big. I don't think you can tell on the video, but I can't wait to have those. And she also brought some longan courtesy of our mom. And then for lunch, we have Korean rice bowls. It is day 2 of co-working with my sister, and I wanted to say that these are so good. I may have to stock up on these. The box looks really big, but there's actually not that much in here. It's only 32 grams, so I think it works out to like 8 to 10 sticks. Very easy to eat. I was so tired yesterday after my sister left. I think because I've had a lot of energy lately since I started reducing my sugar, I've been doing a little bit more and sleeping a little bit less, not on purpose, but I find I don't tend to sleep as much as I used to because I have energy and things I want to do. So I think that finally caught up with me. I stayed home on Sunday with Lulu and we just rested while hubby went to see his family. I did nothing that day. I didn't go out for a walk. I didn't go to the gym, nothing. I just rested. So I was fine for my sister to come over, which was great, but I was so tired last night. I slept almost 11 hours. Last night when I woke up at around midnight, hubby saw I was awake, so
So he was like, oh, there was a big fire near us. I could smell the smoke when I woke up. It didn't wake me up. Like I didn't really notice it. I was like so out of it. My hubby was like, do you smell the smoke? And I was like, oh yeah, I do. And I remembered that I had the window kind of like cracked open. So I went and I closed the window, but that like trapped all of the smoke inside the condo. But I was so tired, I just kind of like ignored it all. But this morning when I woke up and I stepped into the living room, it definitely smells like smoke. The bedroom, not so much, and outside doesn't smell like smoke anymore. So I have the door open a little bit to like air out the condo. I'm also going to boil this like potpourri mix. I got this from the writing studio as part of a care package because I couldn't make it to the last team retreat. It's in a Ziploc bag because the original packaging, the seam broke. So I just like poured it all in here. This is a stovetop potpourri simmer. So the idea is you put all of these ingredients in a pot of simmering water and it infuses the air with all of these aromatics.
It is just about lunchtime and I am heading to Gushi to pick up some takeout. I got the food. I can't wait to eat it. Here's what I ended up picking up for lunch. So my sister has the exact same thing and there's a lot of chicken there. So I think I might set aside a piece for hubby for when he gets home. We also got some mochi. My sister has one skewer and then they put 2 skewers in this little box. So one is for hubby and one is for me. My sister and I were laughing because these look exactly like the mochi emoji. My sister and I are just having a very, very light lunch today. I got some avocado rolls and she got the spicy salmon and we got what was supposed to be tofu pockets. So I was imagining a tofu pocket with rice inside, but on the website it said sashimi, no rice, 3 pieces. So I was like, okay, maybe that's just like the default for fish and they put the nori in there as well. I was just like really confused. So I was like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the tofu pockets, but no, it came like this. But it looks really pretty. My sister's trying to be quiet. And my sister brought Timbits today, which I may have a bit later. And the reason we're eating such a small lunch is because we want to have snacks and then we have dinner with the family tonight. It is a beautiful day in Toronto. It was supposed to rain all week, but it is gorgeous today. Sunny, warm. Just perfect weather. I just got back from walking hubby to work because I needed to pick up something and now I'm going to grab some bagels and some hummus for lunch with my sister. Yesterday's dinner was really good and also very filling. I didn't remember to take a photo until when we were pretty much almost done the meal. So I'll just insert that pic here. We're still quite full today. So we're just gonna have something light for lunch. Plus she's meeting a friend for dinner tonight. We decided to have some naan with a variety of dips instead for lunch, and this is just a quick little tomato and cucumber salad with feta. These are the dips we have, along with this, which is just guacamole. It is the end of the day and I just had a really nice shower. I'm about to have this piece of cake, which my sister brought over. She actually brought over almost half of the cake. I couldn't stay for cake, unfortunately, because I had to rush home to check on Lulu. Hubby was working last night. We had a really nice long dinner though, and there was dessert at dinner, so I felt very satiated when I came home. And today I have this along with a bunch more cake in the fridge to enjoy over the next day or two. So I'm gonna have this now while watching some YouTube videos. Happy Friday morning, everyone. It is the last day of co-working week. This week went by so fast and it's been so much fun. I realized I haven't shown my sister in any clips. We both feel a little bit shy about vlogging in front of people, even though both of us do have YouTube channels. I don't think I'll have any clips of my sister, so I'll just insert a couple of photos that I took. So here she is working away, and here she is at lunch yesterday when we were having our naan with dips, which was fantastic. I love that sort of lunch. And when hubby got home from work, he had that as well. And I tried a new garlic dip and sauce that was so good. I think that was our favorite one out of the 3 of us, and we all kind of like individually said that. I am gonna have some tea today because I want to be alert. I'm gonna have this tea that hubby's colleague brought from China, and this is the honeydew melon flavor. It's an oolong tea, and hubby doesn't really like melon flavors, so I decided to have this one. He can have a sip before he leaves for work. We're not really like sharing the tea today, so I figured I would choose one that he doesn't really like. And this candle has been perfect. It is a very subtle scent, but it's really nice. It seems like it's just enough for co-working week because there is this amount left, which I think we'll be able to pretty much use up today. It is Saturday morning and co-working week with my sister is officially in the books. We had such a fun week. Yesterday when we were done our work day, we headed to Hey Noodles, which is just a very casual eatery, and we had noodle soup. I'm really into that Szechuan numbing spice, and they also have unlimited noodles so hubby can get full. So the three of us went and it was really nice. My sister treated us to dinner, and then we headed back and we played Priorities. We played on Zoom so our other sister in Australia could join us and her boyfriend as well. We learned so much about each other. I even learned something about hubby. So hubby really doesn't like it when I say the phrase spark joy. So I think we all learned something about each other, which was awesome. That's kind of the point of the game. It's a getting to know you game where you rank 5 items in order. It's usually a card game, but I recently played it with the writing studio, an online version. And so I had the idea to try to make a Google sheet that automates the selection of the items. So I went ahead and did that, and it worked out really well. It was very, very fun. I enjoyed it immensely. Now we are rolling right into my birthday week. This is also going to be my no plans week where I took a week off work and I am going to just do whatever I feel like doing. I made no plans this week aside from a birthday lunch with hubby. Hubby is working on my birthday week, so I'm gonna have a lot of time to myself, and it just feels like such a treat. I'm gonna start the week off with a float, and that is where I am heading right now. Hubby and I are heading back to the vet. We're without Lulu today because we are just going to pick something up. They didn't have her flea and tick prevention stuff the last time, so they ordered it and we are going to pick it up now. Of course, we did go to Serano Bakery again. At first we were really good and we only ordered 2 pieces of baklava, but then I saw these wrapped wafers that looked really good, so I got 2 of those. And hubby saw a piece of baklava cheesecake that also looked really good, so he wanted that. So we ended up with more than what we had planned to get, but we're only in this area every once in a while, and it's birthday week, so we might as well try a few more things. Hubby and I are at a local eatery. We got the homestyle burgers. These are homemade patties. I got the cheeseburger, hubby got the banquet burger, and we got fries. Looks so good. Good. This reminds me of the fries I used to get in like grade school, grade 3.
Yummy.
It's good. The burger's pretty big. I was telling hubby, the bun is so tiny and the patty is huge. Hubby and I ordered from Gushi again. I got something different this time. Last time I saved hubby a pretty big piece of chicken and then I ate the rest, but it was still too much for me. So instead of chicken today, I'm gonna try the potato croquette. So there are 2 of those on top, and then it's just on exactly the same thing as last time, a bed of purple rice with all of the same toppings. Hubby decided to get the chicken curry. He got the large size, and it is quite big. It's more than double mine, I think, or maybe double mine. Lots of chicken and also on a bed of purple rice, and the sauce is on the side. They gave a lot of curry sauce. And then for dessert, we got the same mochi. These were really good. I really wanted some kotorotti today, so hubby went out and got it for us. He got the butter chicken one, and I am trying something new. This is the paneer tikka. I usually get the chicken tikka. I'm not actually a big fan of chicken, so I decided to try paneer instead because I saw that on the menu. I roasted some broccoli to have with our kotorottis. Hubby also got a selection of these mini cakes for us. I feel like we've tried the bathtub one and also the cactus. We'll probably have maybe 1 or 2 of these today because we still have our baklava. It is a very rainy day in Toronto, and I was content to just stay at home today and just like hang out, but ultimately I decided to go for a walk. One of my favorite forms of escapism is hockey. I just love to watch hockey, as you may know if you've been following my channel for a while, and I've been a little bit disappointed with a couple of the hockey things that have gone on. So some of you may have been following the NHL playoffs, and the Leafs made it to game 7 of the second round but got eliminated. So there was that, but then I was like, well, Team Canada is doing really well in the IIHF, so I'm gonna watch that. And today they lost in the quarterfinal, so they are eliminated from the tournament. It was a big upset. I'm very happy for Denmark because I think this is the first time they're advancing to the semifinals. I was pretty sad about the loss today, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for a walk in the rain. I went to return my library book, and I did start reading The Hunger Games. I started yesterday. I've only read this much so far, but this is a really nice form of escapism for me as well. I'm reading it with fresh eyes. I didn't realize this book came out almost 20 years ago. I think it was published in 2008. And as I'm reading it, I'm noticing that Suzanne Collins's writing has gotten a lot better. So it's pretty neat to read this after so long and see the differences. But I am still really enjoying it, and I'm noticing a lot of things that I might not have noticed before, especially having read the entire series now, including the 2 prequels. I feel like I'm getting a lot out of this book, and I'm really enjoying just slowly reading through it again. After returning my library book, I was gonna pop into Michael's to look for a white paint pen or acrylic marker to do highlighting in my coloring. I also wanted to pick up a colorless blender because my set of alcohol markers doesn't come with one, but I didn't make it to Michael's because I stopped at HomeSense and I spent quite a bit of time in there. There was a set of 60 alcohol markers that I was like, oh, should I get these? Because I'm really enjoying alcohol markers, and it would be nice to have a bigger range of colors because I have mostly pastels right now, but I'm actually okay with the set that I have, and I really want to finish my entire coloring book with just this one set of 48 markers. Did find a puzzle, another puzzle. I wasn't gonna buy any more, but this one is just so perfect. Every puzzle I find, I'm like, it's just so perfect. I have to have it. It's 36 views of Mount Fuji. So beautiful. I really love the Cobble Hill puzzles. The quality is fantastic, and it's a beautiful finish. It's a linen finish. This puzzle is made in the US, but it's a Canadian company, and it was only $14.99 at HomeSense, so I knew I had to pick it up. They had tons of puzzles, they always do, and I don't always buy one. It has to really, really appeal to me, and this one really, really appealed to me. And I'm already done all of the puzzles that I purchased as birthday gifts for myself. I bought 3 puzzles from a brand called Arcadia. It's also a Canadian company. Their puzzles are made in China, but they're also a fantastic quality. I purchased 3 1,000-piece puzzles. I find I'm actually doing 1,000-piece puzzles more now because I like that they take a little bit longer. The 3 puzzles that I bought are Toronto in Motion. That one I love. It's my favorite one out of the 3 that I picked up. I also bought one called Tokyo Treasures, which is also absolutely gorgeous. And then the 3rd one is called Hello Hong Kong. That's probably my least favorite because it's quite dark, so I find it hard to put together, but it was still fun, and I'm sure I'll still do it over and over and over again. I am done all of the puzzles that are new to me, so I figured I would get this one. And then the other thing I picked up from HomeSense was a candle. I've been really into candles lately. My sister and I finished the little one. I wanted a new candle for my birthday. This smells so good. This is by a company called Purity Lab Australia. The candle itself is called Summer Refresher Apricot Peach Tea. Oh, it smells really good. It smells very peachy, very juicy. And this is what it looks like. I think it's a vegan soy candle. Yay. I'm so pleased. It has been a very full day and I'm about to start my birthday puzzle. Oh, you can see all the stuff in the reflection. 1,000 piece puzzles take me a minimum of 4 to 6 hours, so I plan to do this really slowly for the rest of the evening. Hubby has gone off to work already. It is approaching 4 p.m. and he's not going to be home until midnight, so I have a lot of time to complete this puzzle at my leisure. I plan to pause to have dinner. I'm going to have just some leftover kotoroti. I'm also going to do some pen swatches. So hubby got me a little birthday gift. He knows that I am really into alcohol markers right now. These are not alcohol markers, but he figured I could use them for drawing. I was like, oh no, I'm scared to draw. But I have wanted to do a drawing challenge. So these might come in handy for a drawing challenge if I decide to try that down the road. A lot of pretty colors. I think I'm gonna do the swatches in my little sticker collage book, which is getting very full. Still a lot of pages remaining, but it's just really thick because I also put any cards that I receive in the month that I receive them. Hubby also got me this t-shirt, oversized t-shirt in this really beautiful lilac color. Lilac? Lavender? It's just really, really pretty. It's from Lululemon, so it's really soft and comfortable. He also got me these garlic butter pretzels, which I am very excited to try, and some choco pie. This one has marshmallow in the middle. I don't think they all have marshmallow. We went for an early lunch and there was a restaurant I really wanted to try. It's a restaurant called Hello Nori and it serves hand rolls. I love hand rolls. That's like my favorite type of sushi in all of its different iterations. I just find them a lot of fun to eat, and this restaurant has bar style seating and they make the hand rolls one at a time and serve them one at a time, so they remain really fresh and the seaweed is nice and crispy. We both got the 6 hand roll set and it comes with negi toro, which is toro or tuna with, I think it's green onion mixed in. That was really good. It also comes with yellowtail, ora king salmon, Hokkaido scallop, snow crab, and truffle lobster. They were all delicious, but my 2 favorite were the ones at the end, the snow crab and the truffle lobster. But I would get that 6 hand roll set again. It was just really, really delicious and quite filling. On top of that, we also got some of their aburi oshi sushi because I love that blowtorch sushi stuff and hubby loves it too. They offer 2 kinds, the salmon one and the shrimp one, so we got one of each. Comes with 3 pieces and we just shared that. I just got some sparkling water because I like to have something fizzy now when I eat, and hubby got the nitro matcha tea. I had a sip of it. He got it lightly sweetened and that was really good too. Very refreshing, but there's quite a lot of caffeine in matcha, so I didn't have too much, just 1 sip. And then for dessert, we had ice cream mochi. They have 4 flavors available: chocolate, vanilla, mango, and green tea. So we got 2 mango and 1 green tea, and they just cut them in half, so we each had like 3 halves. I just met up with my stepmom because she came by to drop off these cakes. So beautiful. They look very, very good. I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to have them though because I'm very full and I still haven't had my kotoroti yet. But this is so sweet of her. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try them. My friend just came by and dropped off some chocolate chip cookies from this place. This is primarily a salad place, but she says their chocolate chip cookies are her favorite. She says they make them in-house and they are so good. Ooh. There are 6 cookies in here. Oh my gosh. They look delicious. I only ate half my kotoroti yesterday and I feel like there's quite a lot left. Plus I have all this broccoli, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat all of the food. I'm just gonna put this on top. Oh my gosh, there's so much broccoli. There's still like Oh, this is like one broccoli crown because I made two. We ate about half yesterday, or I should say I ate about half yesterday because hubby had, how much did he have? He had one piece of broccoli, but he ate all his kotoroti. It's been a full week since my birthday, and I figured I would hop on to finish off this vlog. This puzzle ended up being really fun, but a lot harder than I had initially expected. I guess looking at it, I clued in that it would be challenging, but it was quite difficult. I did end up finishing it before hubby got home, but I think it took me probably over 6 hours to do this puzzle. So definitely one of the harder 1,000-piece puzzles I have, but I'm gonna hang on to it because I really love it and I can't wait to try it again when I have like a big stretch of time to do a hard puzzle. I had a few birthday celebrations last week with friends. I met up with a friend for dinner one night. We went to a place called Cafe Renee and I had some very, very good pasta. It was delicious. I'm like dreaming about that pasta because it was so good. My friend got me a birthday gift. One is a Lego set, which I'll show in another vlog because this vlog is already getting quite long. But I wanted to show you this on the theme of puzzles. And yes, this is a puzzle, even though it looks like a giant camera. This is just the case. And the puzzle was in this Ziploc bag inside. I love the packaging so much. It is adorable. It's a 500-piece puzzle and it was so much fun to do. It definitely would have been challenging if I didn't have the image because of all these like little details. The image is all of this camera gear and camera paraphernalia and it was so much fun to complete. There are so many different elements, colors, brands, gear. It took me around 2 hours of leisurely puzzle time and I will definitely do this puzzle over and over and over again. Plus it's a random cut puzzle, so the pieces are kind of like all different shapes, which I find a lot of fun as well. This was such a wonderful birthday gift. Thank you so much to my friend. That is going to be it for this vlog. Thank you all so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.